All right.
Got my cigar.
We are live. What's happening, Christopher?
Hello, Chris.
What's going on?
Hey, Kenny. Hey, Derek. How are you guys tonight?
We're pretty good, man.
Very good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling good. How you feeling?
Yeah, me too, bro. Thanks for having me on here, man. This is like,
No problem.
kind
Dude.
of,
Thanks for clearing your schedule.
yeah.
What's up,
I don't
Missy
know.
Adamson?
Hey, Missy.
What's happening?
Just get it going for a second. I'm just going to let people know on Facebook.
All right, cool.
So,
Hey, what's up, Ryan A?
Ryan A. Hacks against hacks. What up?
Hey, Ryan. Where's the live one? How can I tell where you're live, bro?
I'm live.
Okay.
Definitely live.
We are definitely live right now.
Definitely. We are live.
Kenny, you might as well start off the whole thing, you know?
Yeah, well, what? Any cool bands travel through Knoxville touring? Any bands that you know?
Not lately, bro. God, we've had a dry spell. The queers are coming, though.
That's
Nice.
cool, man.
Yeah, the queers are coming, I think. We
What's
got
up, Wendy?
offered to open for them. Actually, my band Manpile did. But I looked, and there's like 10 bands already opening for them.
Hey, what's up, Jennifer?
10 bands, really? Shit.
Wow, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
already
Bands.
10 bands on there.
Well, who,
And
what?
I don't want to be part of a fest.
Hey,
LED
yeah.
in the house.
LED. Good people. No.
So, like, who are these bands exactly? Because I want to keep in touch with what's going on.
Hey, what's up, Matthew Weaver? What's
Well, you
happening?
know the queers, right? I don't know who's really opening for them. I was just told there were already 10 slots on there, but we could play if
That's
we
cool,
wanted.
man.
And I'm like, man, I told my drummer, let's just decline that one because, you know, I mean, what are we going to go play 15 minutes or something? I've opened for the queers twice. I mean, Joe Queer's like acquaintance of mine.
That's cool, man. Never seen the
He's
Queers.
always been real good to us.
I've always
but-
wanted to.
My old tattoo artist always kept talking about the queers anyway. His band, Feet First, opened for them a couple times.
Did you lose some weight recently?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, really, how come you didn't want to do a fest or anything like that?
Just you know, if it was a fest and advertised at a fest, that would be different. But just having the queers and every band in town jumping on the bill, I've been through that before. We played with the Anti-Scene one time, and there were
That's
6
cool.
bands on the bill. You know, and it was ridiculous. Even Jeff Clayton said if he had his way, it would have been us and them, and that's it. These, you know, I understand everybody wants to play, but these overcrowded 15 million band shows just kind of run it for me. Nobody wants to hear 8 local bands before the main attraction comes on, you know?
Really? How come? There's like, don't people like support a local scene or anything like that?
Well, I guess they do, but not around here as much. You know, it just seems like by the time we came on right before Anti-Scene played, some people had already left and stuff, you know?
That sucks.
Yeah, Knoxville's kind of weird about it. It's hard to get people to go out.
Favorite beer, Fat Tire. Not doing advertising for them. That's good.
But fucking.
There's not been really anybody else come through to speak of this year. You know, it's been dead. There's a good local scene going on.
Well, that's how it was here where we live in White Plains.
Yes,
But
people would get tired of that.
yeah,
8 bands. That's a few hours.
especially bands you barely know about. But it's like, I understand the need to like support the scene and everything, but depends on what scene you're talking about. I mean, where we live, you know, it was like when we used to have a scene, it was like half of it was like that whole leftover crack kind of deal, and the other was like some art shit, really. So not the kind where you guys have down where you live.
Yeah.
Well, we're getting a lot of younger kids coming into the scene, and they're extremely PC. They won't support anyone unless, like, there's a lot of people not going to the queer show because they say Joe Queer's a homophobe and he doesn't support gay marriage.
How come he named his band the Queers?
Yeah,
exactly. You know, I mean, and they say he doesn't support gay marriage. So what? He makes good punk rock. I mean, isn't that what we're going for anyway? Who cares about somebody's politics? I'm so sick of that.
Right.
So sick of politics ruling the fucking every scene, everywhere.
It's like, doesn't matter if it's left or right. You know, we don't want any form of politics, really. I mean,
I mean, I lean far to the left, but I even dropped away from that when I saw how some of these asshats are acting today, you know? I mean, I won't go into a lot of political talk because I'm not here to really offend anyone.
Okay, Scott, I have a question from the crowd. What do you think of the rock scene now?
What do I think of the rock scene now? The rock scene in general is kind of dead, isn't it?
I believe that also. It's kind of faded away.
Yeah, it's like any rock band these days just doesn't have that same, you know, balls to the walls attitude that every other band had back in the past, you know?
Mm-hmm. Exactly, yes.
Okay, Brian has a question for you. What was your favorite band growing up, Christopher?
First it was Kiss and then AC/DC.
Nice.
Start off with the hard rock.
I've seen Kiss. I have not seen AC/DC.
Yeah, I saw them too, but I didn't get to see them until their little 2000 reunion show.
Nice.
And it wasn't that good. And I think 2 nights after that, Ace really got fired from the band.
Has either of you ever seen the Violent Femmes?
I've heard of them, but haven't seen them.
I have. I actually got to build their stage.
Oh, really?
They're playing Brooklyn Steel in October.
Wait, you got to build this stage?
I love that bass player. I'm a bass player first before anything else. And Brian Ritchie, man, he's probably my second best. He's crazy, man. So they're on tour this year, huh?
They're always on tour.
Yeah. I would travel to see them.
Yeah. Do you not know the first Violent Femmes album?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I got it around somewhere.
It's a CBD smoker.
I like the Hollow Ground one just as well as the first one, too. I think that shows a lot of musical diversity.
Yes.
It's like we need new intervention in like music now. We need some new ideas, but not ideas that are gonna backfire or anything like that. Because I got that where in New York, where I got like people around my age, like younger bands, but it just doesn't feel the same like how it was when I was growing up, like in the New York scene, and like, you know, it just doesn't have that same in your face attitude, you know.
All right. I think we could.
It's not. You know, I mean, the favorite bands I have that are still left out playing are like Social Distortion, Bad
I've always
Religion.
wanted to see Social Distortion and Bad Religion.
Yeah, I've seen them several times. Mike Ness is amazing, dude. I like his solo stuff, everything he does.
I can open the phone lines.
Sure. Call in somebody.
Settings. Number 914-627-8805.
Come on, call us. Come on in.
They're not really the best band of all time, but they're up there.
He's talking about Ramones, though. Of course, they're the best fucking band, dude.
I know.
God, I don't know about the best band of all time, but I know one thing. There's a lot of bands that I love that probably wouldn't exist if it weren't for the Ramones.
All true.
I mean, they seriously, I wouldn't know if they're my favorite of all time. I'm really into like the first 4 years of Black Flag.
Yeah.
Nothing against Henry Rollins, really, but after they slowed it down, it wasn't even Henry that did that. It was Greg Ginn. But after they slowed it down, it just didn't
I know what
have
you're
the
saying,
same.
caller. Very funny.
All right, brother.
Is that all you have to say?
Yeah, that's all I have to say.
Wow.
All right. Any other calls that might be useful?
Come on, call us.
We could have another fucking karaoke caller. That was cool. Sang me a Kiss song. Sang us a Kiss song.
I think we might get that. Hang on. We got another call.
You never know. Call in, Weaver or somebody.
Awesome.
Huh. That's been no one.
I don't know why they wasted calling me.
Yeah, they get stage fright, I think.
Since I have a missed call, I'll go back to this. I'll call them.
Ah, there he is. All right.
Hello? Yeah, you're on. Hey, what's up, Weaver?
Hey, Weaver.
Hey, Weaver. Weaver the Beaver Eater.
Yeah, I've been exercising. My back feels pretty good. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Just working a lot. The same old shit. No, I just do sit-ups every morning. Oh, thanks. You fat Jesus. Ever since you said it, what? I'm sorry, what? Well, it's because it's day outside. It's like the afternoon.
It's a fucking private caller. All right.
That's going to be a cranker. Let him on.
All right.
I'll fuck with him.
All right. We're on a more important phone call. Weaver's more important.
I agree. I agree.
Oh, that was probably a crank call.
Yeah, it's a private caller that keeps on calling me and interrupting shit.
Well, you know, if they don't give their number, chances are they're just calling to fuck around.
Yeah, pretty much. You're still there, right, Weaver?
We could get Friday night back together, but he's like doing his own thing, so you know.
Well, I don't want to go on when Jimmerman is on because everybody pays attention. Well, he's not off until like 10.
Well, this Friday.
No, I think it's good like this. Weaver, I think it's good like he's got it now because it's not good to go back to back with Jimmer because a lot of people don't want to sit for that long at one time. And this way they can come and hear Kenny's show and then do some shit or whatever and come back and hear Jimmer's. I think you got it coordinated about right.
Maybe you can talk louder. Maybe you can talk louder, Weaver.
Why don't you turn up the volume?
Oh, yeah, is up.
I can barely hear Matthew myself.
Where's the speaker? So hang on.
I'm trying to. It's as loud as it goes. Can you talk louder, please?
Jesus Christ, we need a fucking engineer over there.
Reminds me of those like ghost podcasts.
You gotta sound professional.
Yeah, I need a better setup.
What you need is a speaker or something. And maybe there's like some kind of sound in like clip.
No, there really isn't. This is as good as it gets.
All right.
Sorry.
Hey, Kenny told me there's another girl that wants to go out with you.
Yeah, that's why I heard, man.
Oh, who is it?
You're gonna get laid, dude. Now, when you get fucked, are you gonna take that cowboy hat on? You gonna leave it on?
No, I think I'll take it off.
Or you gonna leave it on?
I don't know. I'll play it by ear.
I can't use them myself.
What?
Yeah,
Was he talking about condoms?
No, he's talking about keeping his hat on, doing it.
Oh, hell yeah. Man, I used to never take my combat boots on when I fucked. Take them
Nice.
on. Never.
There's a laugh we all love, Weaver.
That's great.
And then one day I got real drunk and I was sitting around my bedroom with
I wanna know when you
nothing
put
but
the
my
pin in your
combat
ear.
boots on.
Oh, this. Hang on. See,
Ryan wanted to know that.
God fucking earring right around the ear. I don't know if they can see it. Right there, and just put it right through. So it just hangs on.
All right, I guess thanks for the call, Weaver. You're still here, right?
All right, Kenny. Knock them dead, buddy. Give it real good.
All right, I'll see you in community chat, and I'll see you on YouTube during Jimmer's show.
All right, buddy. We're right there. Keep here.
See ya, Weaver.
Thanks for the call, dude.
Thanks, Weaver. You're the man.
Weaver called in. All right.
All right. Started that good.
Weaver's a good man.
All right. I'm not saying that you guys have to donate. It'd be nice if somebody did.
Yeah.
Whatever you can spare, if you do.
Have you guys set up which you can take donations?
You can just go Venmo. It's
Kenny-Rainier Venmo, right?
Kenny-Rainier. Nobody
Okay,
has
Dash. I'm sorry.
Hold on, I'm just gonna get myself here. You want one?
No, fine. I
All
still got like a small amount. Plus, I've had a lot of the pen. I'm fucking zooted, as they say. Yeah.
On that, people, I want to speak on your behalf for a second. A lot of people don't know how much work goes into what you do.
No, I have my
do.
own washer and dryer. There's one in the basement. I
know a lot of people
I
that do
clean my
podcasts,
clothes.
and they're a lot of work. So if anybody's got $5 or $10 extra bucks, man, and you find Kenny entertaining, just send it to him, dude.
Just send if you like the content. You don't really have to. Nobody's got a gun to your head.
No, of course nobody has to. I'm just suggesting it,
Just if you like to. What's this over here? I think I heard the phone go off.
And, yeah, with some phone bills and some food bills and all that shit.
Basic living crap.
Life's expensive these days, man. It really is.
It is expensive because you got scumbags making it expensive.
Yeah, right. And I never asked to fucking be born in this world in the first place. And now they tell me I gotta pay to be here? Come on.
Nobody asked for this shit.
Nobody has to be born, I know, but you get thrown out here and then you're told you have to pay to be here.
Yeah, and it's like fucking. It's too much fun being alive because then you can cause such a ruckus, you know?
That's all right. Acts against acts, whatever. I'll put it up every single time I stream. I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow unless I take the day off. We'll see what happens.
Okay, I want to answer some of these. First of all, Trap, no, I have not joined a cult yet. I'll probably be looking, if I have some free time, try going either to the Church of Satan or what's it called? The Satanic Temple. Get either one. To answer your question from earlier, Thomas, if I was going to an interview to another job, I'd probably cover
Funny,
it with
eat
my
me,
hair
Thomas.
or
I
something like
donate
that.
often. Do you? Pretty funny.
So, on that call, on the subject of that cult matter, so are you into like the sect of the Satanic Bible, that sect of the
You mean
Satanic
Lunaism?
thing, or do you really believe in Satan?
Well, it's like, I'm technically.
Thomas, if you want to donate, just go Kenny-Rainier. It's my name with a dash in the middle.
Well, to answer your question, Scum, like, mine is more like atheist
Very
Satanist,
easy.
but no, I think, you know, if you gotta believe in something, let it be something more rational. Oh, like, say, the devil, because he's got more ideals better than any other fucking religion. Just be yourself and do whatever the fuck
Did
you
you hear
want.
what not Wendy the retard said?
What it said. I would hire you as is, Rat. Screw judging someone based on tattoos. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Reaver.
Well, I don't think you should have to worry about that because I see people in nice restaurants now working with tattoos all over their arms and
Yeah, but the thing is, I got but the thing is, I got something that's like satanic or whatnot. And considering this country where it's like all Bible thumper shit, and it's like
you couldn't get hired anywhere in this town with that cross probably.
Did you know that?
Yeah, because you live in the Bible Belt.
anything.
Did you know
You
before
could
you left
put your
Jimmer's
in Jesus
Discord that
tattoo,
ASMR
get
guy
hired
was
anywhere.
Christian?
Oh,
That's
no.
serious. ASMR guy was a Christian.
Oh God. Well, first off, funny that I know that about ASMR guy. And answer your
I have no PayPal.
and
I'm
on
just
your
a Venmo.
on you, Scum, it's like, of course, if I went where you live, I wouldn't get hired anyway because, like, you live in the Bible Belt, for fuck's sake.
That's what I'm saying. I forgot about that
Well, you're not going to be in New York forever.
Between your eyes. You know, a cabbie put me out one time because I had like a demon dude on my arm for a while before I had, you know, I just had this tattoo. It was just like of a demon with some fire behind it. Shit.
Let's take more phone calls.
And, like,
Yeah.
what happened?
Cool. Yeah, the
Anybody else want to call
cabbie called it and said, I'm not having no damn Satan worshiper in my car. And stopped and kicked me out, man, in the middle of nowhere.
What a fucking
This is back in
asshole.
the 90s, before we didn't have cell phones. I was stopped. Man, that sounds like a bitch.
Yeah, you're still working at the grocery store, right?
Yeah, I do. And Scum, fuck that guy, dude. Fuck him.
Yeah, but that's like half the people here, though, in the South that you meet. I mean, it's weird.
Do any hardcore bands ever pull through to your
Yeah,
area?
they do, but just not as of lately, bro.
Wow.
I have a question.
Like-
Have, like, bands like, say, the Casualties or the Fires come by or whatnot? back in the
I
day.
haven't seen the casualties. Filth came through here several
nice.
years back. I mean, several years back. Buzz Ovens played here quite a bit. And just in the East Tennessee area or the Tennessee area, I go to Johnson City and Morristown and even over in the North and South Carolina to see bands. I saw Buzz Oven and Motorhead. Like,
Motorhead is over.
Unfortunately,
yeah,
there's only one guy
this
left.
was
The
like
rest are dead.
maybe 6 months right before he died, you know.
Right.
So I'd never seen him before. I'm so glad because I wasn't going to go because my girlfriend couldn't go. She had just had an operation. So she couldn't go, but I went with a friend at the last minute. I'm so glad I did because the next thing I heard about Motorhead was Lemmy's passing, man.
Yeah, it's like I had like one chance to see him, and that was like at that whole cruise ship thing they had with Madball and Suicidal Tendencies. But that was way too fucking expensive for me to go, really. Because like first I'd fly down to Miami and then pay to get on the boat and everything.
Ryan, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about it.
But
well, I got spoiled working as a stagehand, dude, because I would get in all the big shows that came through, you know, the big rock and roll or country music shows for free. But just working as a stagehand, the bars would get to know us.
That's cool,
and they'd let us in to the shows for free. I got spoiled that way to where, man, I'd find it really hard to fucking crack my wallet and break out $70 to see a band. You know, I would just
$70, Jesus! Like, or you're talking like big name bands or something?
Well, even just like pumpkins now, it's like $25-$30. I bet it'll be $20 to see the Queers. At least 25, probably.
Jesus, I remember like when I go to see like even local shows, they would be like $5 or something like that.
That's how it still is for the local shows here. We keep it that way.
Yeah, you gotta keep it at 5 because now local shows where I'm, it's like now the 10 is like ridiculous.
Thanks for posting that,
Ryan. Throw out in a minute. I'll throw up $10 to see a good band, 20 even, but it goes much more than that. But just kind of the
So, like, wait, well, I know the Murder Junkies would probably come on down to that area because it's like G.G. Allen was real popular back in the day around Tennessee, wasn't he?
Well, yeah, because he did all that shit with the anti-scene.
Oh, yeah, he had that one album.
What's up, Robert, Philadelphia?
South Carolina. So people here got really into him.
Hey, Scum, Robert Philadelphia says hi.
Well, hello, Robert. Good to hear from Robbie Philly. Yeah. Robin Philly, I mean.
Man, it's like, imagine if Gigi was still alive in this day and age with all this PC shit.
I don't know if he'd be able to
all this PC shit and the way the world's running today, the first show he did, he'd be locked up for life.
Like,
I mean, they just wouldn't have it.
We could take another phone call if anybody wants to dial in.
Come on,
I think the first time he took it, if he went out today, well, you know, Dino still plays naked.
Dino, really?
Yeah. Old ass Dino still gets up there fucking naked, man. He's got the balls to do it and does it everywhere they play, I guess. Well, they're not playing now.
Number is 914-627-8805.
Fucking.
Let's have some callers that want to do more than sing a verse of a Kiss song for us.
We got a call. Hello, caller. You're on the air.
Well,
It's Ozzy.
who is this?
Just like we did.
Oh, yeah, dude.
The guy says his name is Ozzy.
Hello, Ozzy.
Go ahead, dude.
And Ozzy, go ahead and sing.
Love it.
All
Thanks
right.
for calling, Ozzy.
That's the end of that.
You need to take your shit on America's Got Talent, guy.
With this guy throwing voices, he can go far, really.
At least Artie, fake Artie from Hollywood, hasn't called yet.
At least that guy hasn't. He was a fucking annoyance.
God, that dude annoys the fuck out of everybody.
He's not even entertained. Then he goes, "Let me talk to you for a minute." Why? So you can annoy me for the next minute? Yeah.
Yeah,
So you trying to put down everything everybody's doing or saying?
yeah, this day and age, like people feel really fucking entitled to whatever they want to do.
Yeah. They are all entitled. It's weird.
Where did Ryan A. or Weaver go? Guess they left.
I guess. Sam Hill says, fake lives matter. It's like in this day and age, it's like, let us be stupid for the sake of it, or some shit of it.
Yeah,
So,
kind of.
I'm moderator.
Ugh. Nah, it's like, now these days, it's like a goddamn circus show. In the USSA, United States of Soviet America.
Soviet America. Chinese America.
Yeah, it's like, if them Russians helped get the president in, then must be. They're like Russia, dude.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Like, whatever that shit.
I mean, besides underground music, what other aspect of pop culture do you like?
Like, around that area in Tennessee.
I mean, what do you mean? What other aspects? I'm into movies and shit, and
I like the movies.
I love movies, but not like your blockbuster type movies. And
I'm
shit.
trying to see Ant-Man with one of my friends in
I got
Connecticut.
Marvel fatigue, so, like, after I see Black Panther, I'm done. I'm done with Marvel, dude.
Why are you done? They're still going to make movies.
They're still gonna make lots and lots of fucking Marvel movies, and I am, like, feeling, like, goddamn out of it. I just want to see something else for a change.
Like, what's wrong with Marvel?
Nothing wrong with Marvel. It's just
Yeah,
like
I like
I'm just
Marvel,
tired.
okay, but I don't know.
What's up, Empty Wall?
Empty wallet. I just rather see like another good, like gory as hell horror movie. But in this day and age, we're not gonna get those. Not at least in theaters. Probably in like fucking indie theaters, maybe, but not in like a local theater. That's
I mean, you don't want to see the new Ant-Man? Why not?
No, I don't.
Yeah. I like to read a lot of books as much as I like movies, really, because, you know, you can let your own imagination go and not have to be steered by whoever's directing the movie.
That's a good idea, right? You know? I've been meaning to get back.
I read
to
a lot of Southern writers like Larry Brown and this guy called Joe Lansdale. There's another guy, I can't think of his name right now, but he grew up
What's
not
up,
far
Ian
from
Undercover?
where
What's happening?
I grew up in Ohio.
You grew up in Ohio, huh?
Yeah, I from the age of 6 or 7 to 16. I lived in Manchester,
Rob
Ohio.
Zombie is making a sequel to Devil's Rejects.
Oh, I knew that was happening. And, you know,
Yeah, that first Devil's Rejects is good.
it was like brutal shit, dude. I mean, personally, I like House of a Thousand Corpses because how fucking hilarious it is.
I've not seen that.
Really?
I haven't seen really a lot of his movies.
I don't get a lot of the horror B movie flicks that a lot of people do. You know, a lot of my friends do. I mean, they're just crazy.
Sam
about
Hill,
that
he doesn't
shit.
live in LA.
Do what?
They're saying that that Napalm Death is in LA next month, but you don't live in LA.
Yeah, what good's that going to do me?
Yeah,
I
live
saw
in Tennessee.
Napalm Death, God, way back when.
Yeah.
Napalm Death, Sepultura, Sick of It All, and some other band. I
I've seen
forget
Sick
who
of It
else.
Yeah, that was like,
I have to go fart. You take the mic.
thanks for fucking sharing.
Would you rather have it be in this room?
No.
Okay.
But it's like, yeah, it's like what you're mentioning, Scum. That was like that whole time during the crossover or like phase.
Yeah, when everybody was, you know, even DRI and Suicidal Tendencies did it. You know, they decided they were going to come into the fucking metal thing.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, like, you know, we got our own metal punk scene, like here in New York and Rochester County. We got some bands that do like something called Metal Punk Death Squad. It's like this crew of metal
will
inspired
definitely
punks.
not die.
Yeah.
I saw the Cult at the Brooklyn Steel. That's where Femmes are playing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of a tiny place. It's pretty good.
All right.
Not too big.
Hey, Scum. It's like, just to ask, but what's your band called? Just so I can look it up.
Well, my main band's the Dirty Works,
Right.
but we're doing. You can't even look this up because it's brand new. We're doing a brand new
Side project?
project. Yeah, it's just me and the drummer. It's called Manpile.
That name alone.
Another.
Oh,
Yeah, Manpile. You can take it however it hits you. You know. That's what we're going out the fall with. The Dirty Works is the main band I played in, the one that Rebel Scum features.
yeah, I remember like seeing the trailer for your band and like Dirty Works, and like I've been meaning to like watch like Rebel Scum for a while, you know.
You know what? Sometimes if you'll check if you got Amazon Prime, or I don't know, you might just have to go on Amazon, and sometimes they
I
run it
got a
on there
computer.
for free. They run it on there for free. And it's on YouTube for a couple bucks, I
You go on
think.
your phone. They got Amazon.com for your phone.
Or I could just look it up
Amazon
on
is an
YouTube,
app.
maybe.
Amazon
Yeah, you
is
can
an
do it
app.
on there from your phone.
I got it on my phone.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, I do too.
hey, Scum, I have a question from like one singer to another. Like, how did you do that whole thing when you like bash your head so hard and make yourself bleed? Like, I've been trying to figure out how do singers do that? Do you just
I had brass knuckles on my microphone.
you had brass
You're
knuckles?
right. You're right. Empty wallet. Amazon.
Yeah, man, that's
Not just
probably
the
why
computer
I'm not
going
all
on.
there anymore.
Oh.
I've broken the brass knuckles before, man.
How do you break brass knuckles, dude?
I got a hard head, I guess. I
That
don't
was
know.
not
what
way.
that
That was
I was
sucks
going to
ass.
change the tape out and put some leather around it, like leather strap, and make it look cooler. And when I took the tape off, the brass knuckles were in 3 pieces. I was like, fuck.
Wow. That's amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can download Amazon. Get it on your phone.
Okay, Kenny, I'll do it.
So easy.
Like, no, it's like I'm just asking so I can get some advice on it because I think that's something that's missing in punk bands these days, like that whole bloody, nihilistic.
Scum,
Don't give a fuck.
LED says.
Giving you the devil horns.
Yes, that's what LED
All right.
says.
LED. She's one of my favorites.
Mine too. She's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's missing, like, the whole self-mutilation thing in punk. Don't you think, Scum?
Well,
She says,
yeah.
love you, Scum.
But, I mean, it's not a necessity. I wouldn't like it if every single band did it, but it's cool.
She said, love you, Scum.
You know when somebody goes up there and gets so amped that they can smash themselves in the face and believe that they're into what they're doing.
I do not have a nickname for the hat, Joe Trap. No.
I don't like these bands that throw fucking fake blood on each other very much.
So you rather have it be real
Except
blood.
for Guar.
Oh, God. It's like, I only saw Guar once, but only because of, like, after Odorous passed away. So
No, I'm getting a
sucks.
fucking massage. That's what I was told. I'm going to the city to get a massage with Kitty.
That same massage parlor, dude.
I don't know.
Better not be some uptown shit.
She said to come to Midtown, so I have no idea.
Oh, wow. No, it's like the only band I know that does.
Or
like,
are projectively from another planet. They're really from San Francisco, but really,
Nah, they're from Connecticut, dude.
well, whatever. They're
No,
from
they're
another planet.
another
Wherever they're
planet.
from.
What's it called?
Scumdog,
What's
yeah.
Wow, you saw them open for the Butthole Surfers? That's fucking awesome.
I'd love to see the Butthole Surfers.
Butthole Surfers are awesome.
Yeah.
Let's see. LED asks,
Please, God, don't.
let's see. LED asks, what's your favorite theatrical band crazy show? Let's see.
War was way up there.
I want to check out Ghoul.
You're getting hit with with fake blood constantly. Kiff was pretty up there too.
Yeah, that's where I would go because they kind of start Alice Cooper,
Alice fucking Cooper.
Yeah,
That's pretty up there
Sabbath.
too.
I mean, those guys started the theatrical shit.
It's like theatrics are missing these days.
Yeah. Well, they make up for it by putting video screens all over the arena. And I mean, it's just so lame, some of these bands that
The
come
last
out.
band that I saw that actually enjoyed the show, I saw Peter Frampton and
I would have enjoyed that.
Steve Miller
probably.
Band. That's pretty enjoyable.
I worked the show. I probably wouldn't have went to this show unless I was building the stage, but it was Kansas, REO Speedwagon, and
Wow.
Foreigner in
So
about
Alice Cooper
98 or
Open
2000.
up for
And
the
I
Doors.
liked it, man. They were good. Now, Kansas got up there and sucked. It's like
Well, 'cause it's
you got one
Kansas.
song that everybody knows. You've been playing it for 40 years, and it still sounds like shit, man. Come on. They were out of tune and everything. I couldn't believe my eyes and ears.
There's no dead body in that grave. Trust me, there isn't.
It's like, really? Kansas out of 2.
Yeah, I'm dead serious. They were outside. I guess that, nobody sounds great outside, but they were really a letdown. Foreigner got up and rocked it. I'm not a Foreigner fan, but I enjoyed seeing them
That's what
play.
cool.
And we got a call. It's like,
All right. There's life out there.
caller, you're on the air. What the fuck?
Is that all?
Don't you
Yeah, that was all. It's like this one caller just like calling in to like sing along and shit.
All right, I'm gonna call it a night because I'm really fucking high. Is that all right,
How are you
Scott?
high? You've been vaping,
Dude,
That's
it's
fine with
vaping
me,
that gets you
brother.
high. You're not
Do what
high?
you want.
dude. No, I'm not fucking
It's
high.
How are you not high?
Whatever. Anyways, see you all another time.
Thanks for calling in, Scum. Thanks for everybody that called in, everybody that
Thanks for having me, and thanks for the guy that called up and sang to us.
All right. And
Thanks
thank
for
you
that,
for
guy.
everybody else. Thank you for everybody that tuned in.
Thank you very much.
All right, I'll see you guys
Yeah.
tomorrow night.
See you in Discord or at Jimmers.
If I can't make it tomorrow night, I'll tell you. All right, thanks for hanging out.
Toodles.
All right, and the show.
Peace out.